Hey everyone, how's it going? So we're gonna take a look at S.H.Figuarts number 1 Ryu. This is from Street Fighter 5. Looks like Street Fighter 5, I guess. Who cares? It's Ryu. You know who that is. Alright, so here we go. I already pulled him out. This background that he has behind him, it comes with it. It's 2 different pieces. It actually just merges together like that. Very cool. Okay, so we got the background out of the way. So now let's look at the figure. I was on the fence between this company and the Storm one, and I found him on pretty cheap, 35 bucks on Amazon. So I said, screw it, let me try him. Okay, so let's take a look at him. He is phenomenal, in my opinion. This is a great looking Ryu. I'm gonna just call him Ryu. Let's just go over his accessories first, then we'll go over articulation because there's a shitload of articulation to this guy. All right, so let's start with the hands because they're the easiest to go through. He comes with the fisted gloves, and then he also comes with an optional hands of a. That's the wrong side. That one. Let's just dump out. I just dumped out all the accessories off camera. It's okay, they're all still on the table. Foot in the camera. Okay. So they're not really going on that tight, right? Gotta make sure that we get them in right? Alright, so we also have these open palmed hands for him to do the fireball. So you got this, he's got the angry face. Don't worry, we'll get to the faces soon. So he's got those open hands. Get him more on camera. He's got the gloved hand, he's got the fist hands, he's got the open hands. He also comes with interesting. He also comes with a fireball and a stand for the fireball. Now I hadn't pulled out the fireball prior to this review, so let's figure it out together. It should have a hole somewhere in it. There it is. Okay. So this thing to me isn't that impressive. It's a fireball, and yeah, you can get his hands and you can get him to pose so it's like shooting outward. I rather would have liked something more close to his hands where he could actually have it in his hands instead of it being like in the motion of away from him. More of a, I don't know if we can even do it. Let's try like him charging it up. Yeah, that doesn't look right. It's just too much. Oh well. So it's a so-so accessory of the fireball, and he comes with the second set of hands, and he comes with the bandana. Don't freak out, does come out, and don't freak out too. The hair comes off because he comes with optional faces. So that's how the head comes apart. It's in 3 pieces. So you also get. Now this is the first time I'm swapping faces on him as well. So let's see how that goes. So the peg, and we slap it in. I'll take them off camera for 1 second to make sure we get this in right. Sometimes you just gotta bring them closer to you when you want to do stuff like that. I'm not gonna put the bandana back on, but you get my drift that he has the yelling face. He's pissed. Yep. And then you also have, off goes the hair, off goes the head. Bring him off camera for a second. And we'll just leave this one on for the rest of the review. The angry Ryu. There, like that. That's actually a pretty cool one. Actually, normally I go with figures. I usually keep this static face on them, but that one's pretty cool itself. Alright, so let's go over the articulation. So we'll start at the head. Obviously he's got it in the head and in the neck. He has butterfly at the shoulders. Obviously he has full articulation with the shoulders. Elbows are double jointed. See them there. See them back there. He's got at the wrist, ball jointed wrist. He's got an ab hiding underneath the gi. You can see it down there. A little bit of an ab there. He's got his waist. Yes. Yep. Ball jointed waist. He's got it in the hip. Down here. Double jointed knee. He's got it at the mid calf. So you can spin the foot around inside the pants. He's got ball jointed ankle and toes. So lots of articulation with him. He doesn't come with much accessory wise. Let's straighten him back out. He looks crazy now. He doesn't come with much accessory wise. I'm okay with that personally. I don't think you need too much with him. I would have expected a little bit more, maybe something with the hurricane kick or the dragon punch, I do believe it is. Was it like the uppercut? But for $35, he's worth it all day long. You can find him also at Toys R Us and Barnes & Noble. I've noticed start carrying him, and I do believe the second figure in the series is Chun-Li. So, you know, getting a coupon, being a member to their rewards program, you might be able to shave some bucks off that, end up like maybe spending around 38 or so if you have the right combination of coupons and timing and patience. But overall, I think he's a great figure. Is he worth $50? That's what he retails for 50. Sorry, he retails for $50. So is he worth $50? So. If you're a big Street Fighter fan, yes, absolutely. In comparison to the Storm one, which I do not have, but I've seen pictures of online and seen him in person as well. The Storm one looks really bulky, like extremely bulky. So I'm thinking that this one is a little bit more feasible. I think it works really well for Ryu. Yeah, overall, I think he's a great figure. I wish he would have came with a little bit more of a fireball accessory, something to like literally put into his hands, than the already firing fireball. But beggars can't be choosy, and more than likely that stuff will stay in the box anyway, and he'll just be standing there with his fist, looking over his shoulder, looking all angry like he just won. But overall, great figure, worth it at the price between, I'd say, 30 and $40. Don't pay 50. I think that's just a little bit too high. But if you can find him for a cheaper price than that, I think he's worth it. Also be careful, because once you pick up one, you might want to get the rest. So be mindful, if you have a favorite character or a character you like to play with, or somebody that you know that really enjoys Street Fighter, that you know that their favorite character is Ryu or Chun-Li or any of the other characters, just pick that up for them, and then they'll be done. Because if not, you're going to end up with a ton of Street Fighter figures sitting on your shelf. So definitely worth it, but also be careful that you don't fall down that rabbit hole. There you go. That's me. I'm out. See ya.